What it do? It's your girl Els, and I'm here today to show you how I swerve on this haircut. Keep in mind, the line that I'm setting in right now, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to be consistent. This is the foundation that's gonna determine the shape of how your fade will turn out. This will also help you maintain the consistency of that shape throughout the haircut. After I set in that line, I have my no guard open, and that means the lever is all the way down. I make my guidelines about half an inch to an inch. It depends on how stretched out I want the haircut. I'm about to put on my number 2 guard. I don't have to do this, but I do it anyway because even though the hair is short, it doesn't hurt to do your due diligence to catch every hair. And by doing so, it also helps my 1.5 guard transition better into my number 2. At this point, I have my 1.5 guard open and I will eventually close it. I do this to clear out that line I made with my number 1 open. Now I have my half guard on and I have the lever in the middle. I start with it halfway and then I open the lever. And then I eventually will close the lever to clear it all the way out. I'm nowhere near finished. This is just my process of clearing out the lines, and I will eventually go back to detail everything and bring the haircut all the way together. I took the half guard off. Now I have my clipper all the way closed with no guard on, and I'm just flicking out that bottom line. I start off with my no guard closed, and you'll see me eventually open it little by little until I have the lever all the way open. Be mindful when doing this because you don't want to go too hard, which creates a new line. You want to flick it and kind of just feather it into the half guard. Now that I cleared out all the lines, I'm at the point in my system where the detail work comes into play. After flicking on my last line, I'll go back and put on my half guard because I still see some dark spots, and I use the half guard to attack those dark areas. After that, I'll go ahead and put back on my number 1 guard because I see a few more darker spots that my half guard can't take out. If I do that with my half guard, it will take it higher, and I don't want to do that. You have to be mindful of the guards that you use and where you use it at. That's why it's important to have consistent guidelines throughout the haircut. Take a step back and take a look at what needs to be done. Assess the situation and look at where you need to put in a little more detail and get it done.